Welcome back, everyone. Today I am doing an open boxing of the Stokes Gothic Oracle. You have this beautiful red box. It comes at about $25. There are 48 cards. This has been one of my favorite Oracle decks to get thus far. I usually stick with Lucy Cavendish. But anywho, here is our guidebook. And it has red gilded pages too. I've never seen a guidebook to match the cards. And you see how detailed this is. The story part is the first paragraph, and then you have the meanings in the last couple paragraphs, and then you kind of have like almost the reversal stuff in the bottom one. And I just find this card so beautiful because there's so many different, this deck so beautiful because there's so many different situations that this could apply to. And when I look at Oracle decks now, because I feel like many Oracle decks, there's just so much repetition, and it's almost kind of lazy. Like, there will just be a word on it and then a picture, and there's no story behind it. Like, there's no need to even look in the book because you know already what the card means. I like there being specific situations and you having to look in the book and seeing what exactly it means. I don't like having the answer just up front. That's why I love the Lucy Cavendish decks, because each one has a story. Because whenever I'm dealing with something, or I'm reading for someone else, the thing that helps me most is having a specific situation to relate it to. Because when you're looking at that situation, you know there's a beginning, middle, and end, and you will find the inspiration you need to relay the message to the person or yourself. But yeah, I just think these cards are so beautiful. You have the red gilded edge too. This is something I will be using every single day, and there's so much nuance. That's what I appreciate. I got this card today. I pulled it for myself. The Wish. I ended up being asked to be in a music video, so that was pretty cool. That'll be next week. Ooh, I've actually never seen this card yet. I got this deck yesterday, and haven't seen this one either. I've just been messing around with the meanings. This one means healing. I guess the Moonstone is very healing. But yeah, like a deck like this is something you can ask any questions about any issue you're having, like you're having a relationship problem or problem with your job. I have a relationship issue and I kept getting this card, which isn't good because this is supposed to be Persephone and Hades. Yes. Oh, wow. I didn't know Medusa was in here. Love Medusa. This talks about being hurt by love. But yes, I just appreciate the magic and all the fantasy elements and it being applicable to the nuance of life. This talks about change. It's not the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like it, but it's not. Oh yeah. Beautiful card. Teamwork. 48. Wow. So many. But yes, Anne Stokes, she put a lot of work into the art and just into the book and the way the messages go. I want to read Medusa. And now the book is alphabetical order. It is not numbered. That's what surprised me, because most of the books that I look at, they are numbered. But yeah, I just gotta work a little harder. Oh wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'll just read it. Medusa springs out of the shadows, burying her fangs and hissing like the snakes that grow from her head. The venomous sting of her tail rattles behind her as she eyes her prey. Just one glance in her direction and her victim will be turned to stone. There is much said about the horrors of Medusa, but we often forget that the woman in the myth was both mortal and beautiful. before being transformed to a monster. As the Greek myth goes, Medusa was violated by the sea god Poseidon. Rather than punish Poseidon for this heinous act, furious at the desecration of her temple, Athena chose to chastise Medusa for breaking her vow of celibacy. In this sense, this card is as much about injustice as justice. It will often arrive when we feel as we have been treated unfairly. The rage in Medusa's stance suggests a need to right a wrong or invoke fairness of some kind. If you have drawn this card, it could be a time for you to seek justice. You may be motivated by anger, but remember to keep a level head as possible when relaying the facts of a situation. It is time for you to give your side of the story. As a general card, Medusa is a good omen, especially when connected to legal situations or times when the truth needs to be confronted. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's this deck. I am so excited about this deck. Yes, you will definitely not regret buying this one. Oh, so beautiful.